they all hop out on your boy. Like, I'm talking, I thought they were gonna just jump the fuck out of me at this point. All the doors open. Hey yo, what is good? It's YaBoyySuperr here, back at it with another story time. It's been a few weeks, if not a couple months since we last done a story time. Actually, the last time we done a regular video has been a month or so. Actually, no, July 4th, the fucking firework video, I think. I don't remember, I'm not too sure, but the reason why we haven't done regular videos is just because a lot of shit's been changing channel-wise, personal life-wise. I just really haven't had the time to do as much videos as I've been wanting to do. That's the main reason, too, I've been live streaming a lot more, just because live streaming, like, it's not so much that it's less time-consuming. It's just, I get it done in one shot. Videos, gameplays, and shit like that, I gotta edit them, and yada, it's just all that shit. Which is funny, because I can't use an excuse. Now that I got an actual decent PC to edit with, I can't use the excuse, oh, I don't edit videos because of this. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get into this fucking story time. Ignore the trash-ass Fortnite gameplay in the background. I just needed something to talk over. So, anyways, I got a good story this time. And this one was a little bit more recent. 2015 this happened, I believe. On a rainy fucking night, too. Well, it was just about to rain, but I remember being wet that night. Pause. Anyways, I'm gonna try to make this as detailed without being as boring, because this was traumatizing for your boy. But nonetheless, I'm coming home from a basketball game, walking home, and it was me and this one fucking white dude. He was a friend, not friend. Like, this is the best way to put it. He thought I was his best friend, but I saw him as an acquaintance. I don't mean this in a bad way. It's just, I don't have too many best friends or shit like that. I have acquaintances, so-called friends, and then like the handful of people that are like my legit best friends and good friends and whatnot. So this dude was just a fucking acquaintance to me, but he was, I don't even fucking know. I'm not gonna get too much in his shit. So me and him, he lived down the one street towards my house. He lived before me, though, so we ended up walking away home. And as I've told you before, that little foresty area that everybody walks through to get to this park and trailer park and library, etc. Obviously, we were going through that on our way home. So, that wasn't the problem. The problem was outside of the shortcut where the street meets the train tracks down the hill. So, we're coming up the hill where the train tracks are at and looking down, and we see this car. And we're like, okay. The car was facing us at the little gravel hill. We're facing down at them, and they all hop out the car. This car was filled. There was at least a solid 5 people, because the car looked filled as fuck. And everybody hopped out, and I remember 5 people, solidly. So, they come out and ask us, hey, what's up? Whatever. They're all chill. And we're like, hey, what's up? Nothing much, just finishing ball game, whatever the fuck. And the one dude, the driver's side dude's like, hey, we got some weed, you trying to smoke with us? We're hotboxing. I don't smoke weed, and the white dude I was with doesn't smoke either. So we're like, nah, we don't smoke, we're not into that, whatever. We didn't say it rudely, we didn't talk shit on them for smoking, we just said we don't smoke. And I don't know how high or what the fuck these guys were smoking, but just because we told them no, we don't smoke, they got fucking pissed off as fuck. The one dude's like, oh really, so that's how it is, y'all don't want to smoke, what the fuck, y'all got a problem with us? We're like, there's no problem to be had. We just, like, I didn't even talk shit to them, I just continued walking. Because, yeah, that's right, because I told the white dude, I'm like, alright, I gotta get home, you know, that's basically my words, I'm like, you can deal with this. So, no, that's right, I didn't leave him there. We walked past them, the people were still, like, talking shit, but they didn't come out, can y'all shut the fuck up? They didn't come all the way out the car yet. So, me and him, we split up at the corner of the street. I had to go my way, he goes his way, and for some reason, they go after his ass. And I saw the car cut the corner towards his street. I'm getting to my street, and I'm like, borderline shit in my pants, because I'm like, they're gonna come for me. I just had a gut feeling they were gonna come for me. So, I live at this corner, I had to go the block over. So I turned towards the right. He practically went left. We split ways. The car follows him. So I'm cutting the corner to my block, and I don't see nothing that's going on at this point. So I hear a car going fast, and I'm like, I'm not going to turn around, because I know, knowing my damn luck, I'm going to see the fucking car there, and they're going to fucking do who knows what to me. So, I'm 5 houses away from my house at this point. It's barely starting to drizzle. I hear a car behind me, and it slams its brakes on, and the car still like nudged me. Now, it didn't like completely run me over, don't get me wrong, but the fender hit against my thigh. So, and I know you're gonna be like, well, why the fuck did you not move? Bruh, these people are coming fast as fuck. They just slammed the brakes, and your boy's got slow ass reflexes, so technically I'm lucky I didn't get ran over. I just felt the bumper against my thigh, or knee, whatever the fuck. They all hop out on your boy. Like, I'm talking, I thought they were gonna just jump the fuck out of me at this point. All the doors open. Well, the two back doors, and this was like a fucking Crown Vic, I believe it was. The 2 back doors open, and they're hanging over the door, just looking at me. The driver's side and passenger side doors open in the front. The one dude's like, oh, so you got a problem? Like, these dudes were slowing so fucking hard, I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. And I'm like, the one dude's like, what's in your bag, man? Hey, what's in the bag? What's your problem? What's in your bag? I'm like, basketball? That's really it. They're like, so what's your problem? You got a problem with us? Blah, blah, but like in a total slur, like I can't even reenact that shit unless I drink something right now. But like I can't reenact the slurring, how bad it was with these fuckers. So I continue to walk off still. And they get back in that car and they drive up and try to hit me this time, but they didn't. So I finally turned back around. I'm like, what's good, y'all? What's good? And see, it was dark as fuck, and the headlights were in my face, so I couldn't tell. But it looked like the one dude put a gun out at me. So, at this point in my life, I'm not going to get too far into this, but I was at that stage in my life where I didn't give a fuck if I died. I just had so much other shit going on at that time. I was like, you know what, if they shoot me, it is what it is. I didn't care. So, I'm literally just going up to him. I'm like, what's good? Mind you, I still didn't completely see the gun. It just looked like he was holding something towards me. It could have been a knife for all I knew. I'll tell you right now, the next day I found out what it was. But before I get to that, the dude, I guess he got shocked that I was willing to get killed. When he was holding it at me, I'm like, what's good? Do what you gotta do. I barely remember what the fuck I said, but it was something along the time like, do what you gotta do, I don't give a shit. Something to that effect. And they all got quiet and looked at each other like, I could have sworn I heard one dude say like, oh shit. And I just continued to walk off, and they just stayed parked there. At this point, we were 3 houses away. And as soon as I got to my driveway, I ran up the back gate, and I did one little peek, and the headlights were still way up the street. So I guess they were so shocked that I was willing to be killed or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. So anyways, the next day, I see the fucking white dude up at the park. I'm like, so what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? These people fucking chased me. He's like, oh, they went after you? I'm like, yeah, what'd they do to you? I saw they went to you. He's like, oh, he pulled a gun out at me, but I slit his wrist, and they took off in the car. I'm like, you dirty motherfucker. Not that I can't blame him for trying to get the fuck away and not get shot, but I got a gut feeling, and to this day, I know what it was. They got fucking pissed, because this fucking dude was with me. He cuts the fucking dude. I don't know if he slit his wrist or stabbed his hand or what. The dude was really irate when they came up to me, so I'm assuming it makes sense. Like, it made sense. The fucking white dude went after that dude because he pulled the gun on him, which that's exactly why you don't do that shit. If you're high, you don't threaten to shoot somebody if you can't comprehend what the fuck's going on. So, because the dude wants to cut their wrist or his wrist, they come after your boy. So in all reality, it was the white dude's fault for starting shit with them. And yeah, not really his fault. I mean, like I said, he was defending himself, but fucking shit, man. Like, that day, I could be dead right now. And like, I rarely think of shit like this, but like, whenever I think about it, like, hard, like I'm doing right now, because I had to remember the whole situation. This was 3 years ago. Your boy could have been dead right now. because of some fucked up people that were mad that I didn't want to smoke weed with them. But nonetheless, I think that's about it for this fucking story. That's pretty much all I can remember. So all I know is I went home. I didn't tell nobody what happened, because then I would have to hear the whole story. Oh, that's why you should be going to the fucking park late at night, shit like that. I didn't tell nobody. I just kept the shit to myself. I mean, I told my other friends. And then, of course, the fucked up friends that I did have, the one being that suicide kid, I'm pretty sure y'all still remember who he is. He's all like, oh, you didn't get jumped, you're just boosting it, whatever the fuck. I'm like, nigga, were you with me? You were not. Don't fucking say shit and put words in my mouth thinking I'm boosting shit. Because he goes telling people, oh, Tyler thought he got jumped and he's just a scaredy cat. I'm like, nigga, just shut the fuck up. You weren't there. You don't know what happened. But nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. And if y'all do find yourselves in this type of situation, good luck. And may God be with you. Because I'm sure as hell glad he was with me that night. That night could have went so much fucking worse. And I do thank God for keeping me alive. Albeit it's weird because I'm kind of agnostic, but at the same time, I ain't atheist, so yeah, crazy shit. But I want to try to keep more story times coming. I have a lot of other random stories I finally remembered. I need to write them down each time. I need to literally write the story times down as I remember them. Because this one, I was supposed to do this like 2 weeks ago. I just kept forgetting about it. And then I remembered tonight. Thank God after this basketball game. Hence why I kind of sound out of breath right now. Is I barely won this motherfucker. And it's pretty fucking sad. But yeah. Nonetheless, you're just going to see me die right here. So it's YaBoyySuperr. I am out. And I will see y'all in the next one.